Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, and today I have a new Combat Arms gameplay commentary, and it's on the new map called Reign of the Tomb, and I'm quite impressed with this map. This map is quite simple. It doesn't have too much, extreme detail to it. Damn the moldy. Where's my Ultra? Oh, where's my Fanta? Come on! Run out! Oh my god, the guy stopped. He stopped. That was the easiest fantastic, and he stopped, and I was waiting. I committed to that kill. But this is a new map called Reign of the Tomb, and I'm quite impressed with this map. Okay, so this is where you spawn. It's really easy. You got this nice wide open area. You can go and sit behind here and shoot people and whatnot. And on the other side of the map, it's basically identical. It's mirrored, basically. And then in the middle, you have this very open area. And this open area is where a lot of the chaos, and I shouldn't be spraying my G36, but damn, I got the kill anyway. And in this open area, it's very chaotic. But you can use it to go and pull off some fairly decent strats, because this map, even though it is a simple map, you can pull off a lot of really complex stuff. And I don't know how that didn't hit, but regardless, you can pull off some really cool stuff. Now, I'm a Combat Arms player and an FPS player that I really like to go. Can I please come through? A bit of laggerino there. I'm a Combat Arms player and an FPS player that likes to go for flanks. Can I please go up? Thank you. I like to go around the enemy, and I like to go and flank them from behind. Now, you can't flank from there, but you can hop up around here. You can get in someone's face. Now, if I could hit my shots, I could go and show you. And you can go right around here. You can flank around, get some easy kills if I didn't get kills stilled, but you can go and do a bit of flanking, which is really, 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 really cool. So, with all that said, alright, sure, let's get into another ring then. Now, one thing I really want to go and touch on, in the previous gameplay before I got kicked, I was talking about different playstyles. So, I was playing very, very aggressively, but in this map, what you can do, you can just simply sit here. You can snipe out some people if I can actually hit some shots. But like if someone's sitting there, could easily go, oh my god, why'd I flick? Wow, I'm so bad at this game. Wow, I'm so bad at this game. But you know what I mean. You can sit right here. You can get some easy snipes down. Come on, this guy's the easiest shot. Easiest shots of my life. Come on. Please just peek out. Okay, there you go. You can play very passively. Finally, I got the kill. But you can sit nice and back, you can snipe out some people. And even though to have, the vertical advantage per se, you can go and play this in quite a few different ways. A lot of different play styles in this map, which is great. It really goes and opens it up. But one problem with this map, and that's a problem that a lot of symmetrical maps go and share. It's the fact that if you have one team that is a lot better than another team, like, let's say it's 80 kills to 20 kills, one team that is a lot more skilled, this map suffers from a spawn cam problem, because people can simply sit in really obnoxious positions. Like in this window right here, you can sit like two people and you can snipe right into where they're spawning, and it's very easy to go and get kills. You can go and sit like around here. Like this is bad map design, because people can run through here and you can shoot through here. And even though they won't see you for a microsecond, you can go and get the drop on them. So this has a very, very big spawn camping problem. Now, other maps like Death Room, they have them as well. But you can go and flush out, you can really flush out quite easily with using nades and a lot of rush tactics. But the fact that your spawn area is quite big, it means you can't simply just run out and go and break the spawn camp. Which is something, like as I said, you can go and do in Death Room. But there's also something that this map suffers from that isn't so good. Now, I've said that this map is a decent map, and I do agree it's a decent map. But it doesn't have the finesse, it doesn't have the flair, it doesn't have the character of other maps in Combat Arms. Like, it's hard to explain. Now, think of a map like, why am I using sniper rifles so close range? Oh, I got it in the end, whatever. Think of a map like, what's a map? Like Oil Rig, or Death Room, or Junk Fleet. These maps have a lot of character behind them, which is absolutely fantastic. I cannot hit a single shotgun, there we go. Those maps have a lot of character, but this map, not so much. It's got a tomb, you've got some gold here. I was really thinking Blood Money or something would be a mode to go and use, but be on this map, but it's not. But regardless, it's a cool idea. They get kicked! Why'd I get kicked for? Fuck me. Now, they say third time's the charm, but damn, that was 2 kicks in 2 games. That is quite unexpected. I wasn't even doing that good, to be perfectly honest. I was just talking and showing off the map, and then boom, I get kicked again. So, hopefully it doesn't happen in this map. So, I've swapped up my weapons, and I don't really have too much to go and talk about, so the rest of this is just going to be random, you know, dribble-drabble and me going and showing off a little bit more of the map and a little bit more gameplay, trying to go and get you guys some, you know, pretty decent frags. And I thought, let's just swap to the AK-74, you know, M gold plate, because it's a pretty decent gun. And we're talking about gold and shit, and I know there's a guy to my right, but I was committing to that kill, right? I was like, fuck it, I'm going for that kill, and I got it, so I was happy, so whatever. But yeah, I don't know, this map, as I was saying before, it doesn't have the flair of a lot of other maps. Like, my favorite maps in the game are the OG maps. Like, you've got the maps like, you know, Death Rim, Junk Flea, and, you know, Wave Rider, and Cold Seed, and Sanhok. Those are my favorite maps because they really have a personality. They really, really do. But some of the newer maps, and holy shit, they're just lining up for me. A lot of these newer maps, they don't have so much of a personality. I thought that was my teammate for like a split second because my teammate's name was right above the person, the enemy. That really confused me for a second, but regardless. This map really doesn't have an identity. It's a decent map, but it's something that I don't think will be played very often. It will go and be like a lot of it, like Blood Canyon and shit like that. It will be put into, okay, whenever you're making a room with friends, you might go and put it on rotation just to try it out for once. But it's not something that will become really popular with the Combat Arms player base. And that was my Facebook, I'm sorry. I know some people can hear that. It's like, oh, my Facebook went off. No, it was my Facebook, I'm sorry. It might have been your Facebook, it was my Facebook. And someone mentioned me in a comment, it seems. So, we've got about 80 kills left of this game, so we're just gonna go. Is that an enemy? No, it's a teammate. So I'm just gonna go and run around, try to go and get into the enemy spawn a little bit, because as you can see, they are basically identical. And of course, this guy sees me. Damn! All I wanted to do was hop in your spawn. So if that's our spawn, you can get a peek in theirs. Yeah, it's basically the same as well. Maybe there's a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit bigger, but nothing that can be really that can really be, you're really picking at straws when you go and look at details like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good map, good props to Nexon, but it's not a map that I would go and really play. So with that out of the way, let's go and talk about the rest of the update, because I'm not going to go and put it in a separate video, because fuck that. Let's go and talk about the inventory expansion. Now, I'm not a player that has a lot of permanence, alright? I just go and play whenever and whatever. And I just use whatever weapons I have, like the dual scorps I have for perm. I'll use that once in a while. I'll use it, spray down some enemies, get a bit of an unfair advantage, I do admit, but whatever. But I know people like Royco64 and Y4, they have like, damn, they have a lot of perms, and they had to go and delete a lot of items just to go and get inventory space. So the fact that Nexon expanded it, I don't even know why they have an inventory cap anyway, to be perfectly honest. There shouldn't be an inventory cap. They should just remove it. Or make it a ridiculous amount, like 1,000 or something like that. Because what's the point? You're limiting people to go and spend money on this game. That's like so anti-Nexon. That is so anti-company. Why would you be limiting people to go and spend money on this game? Makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. I run a YouTube channel, they run a game company. Fuck, what my opinion means nothing, basically. So, they can do whatever they want to go and do. So we got about 60 kills left. I said 60 kills when it wasn't 60 kills. It was actually 80 kills. Because I can't math, and this guy's gonna get fucked. This guy's gonna get fucked. This guy's gonna get fucked. Where's my pack? Where's my ultra? Oh, I didn't get, oh man, that was disgusting. Dude, that duel's, and the guy's hating on it as well, but damn, the duel's fucking OP, dude. When you learn how to control the recoil, like, you can keep it kind of centered, like, I didn't do it then, but when you know how to do it quite well, damn, it is just so fucking annoying to play against these weapons. You didn't see me, oh matey, oh, you really should have, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I'm doing right here, but that was like with the last 2 bullets. Oh, okay. Swap to the AK. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. 2 HP, like 4 Lamau. And that's in caps? Okay. I'm not even going to apologize for caps. Oops-a-daisy. That's alright. Damn, getting a bit of good gameplay here with the overpowered NX weapons. Don't you love it? This gun, dude's fantastic. Yeah, what else they do in this patch? Not much, to be perfectly honest. So they expanded inventory. What else they do? They did a couple of cleaning up some stuff, like the fire rate fixes on the specs and shit. Okay, fair enough. That's cool. No, on the mercs, it was like maxes and shit, I think. What else they do? Nothing too much. I don't, and it's like, whenever, do you remember the days when Nexon did massive fucking patches? Like, holy shit, they would release a map, a mode, like 17 new gun. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I can't even get the word out of my mouth. I'm exaggerating a little bit. But you know what I mean. Facebook! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'll probably mute it from now on, but there you go. Oh man, these snipes. These snipes! Okay, maybe not that snipe. Hello. Oh, dude, I was so hoping I could get a turn on that guy. That would have been dirty, but whatever. Remember the time back in the day when they released like a shit ton of content in one patch? I remember those days. Fun days. But not so much anymore. But that's okay. Because whatever they release is pretty high quality, to be perfectly honest. Hopefully, maybe they're working on Combat Arms line of sight. Who knows? That'd be absolutely fantastic if they're putting more resources toward line of sight. Because I want that game to come out right fucking now. Because you know what? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the game. Nobody knows what's happening to the game, which is a little bit disappointing. Let's swap to this. This guy was using it. And the other gun would have been so much better. So much, because I saw the guy using the B-Type 97. You can't call it the Bushmaster because copyright reasons, of course. So I have to go and use I could call it the Bushmaster. Fucking aim punch, dude. One thing I hate in this game is the aim punch. The aim punch has ruined probably all my ragey moments is probably because of aim punch, no joke. And we complain so much about it in games like Counter-Strike, but you just buy armor. And Call of Duty, I don't even think it has it. I don't know how much aim punch. Yeah, there is aim punch in COD. What am I talking about? But I don't know. No one really complains about it in CA, which is a little bit weird, to be honest. Come on, just fucking jump, dude. Just come around this corner. Okay, maybe not. I'll come to you. Oh, no, you came to me. Bad idea. Oh, 2 people. Okay, maybe not. GG. That was one teammate and an enemy. So there we go. Hopefully, guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was just a live, random commentary, whatever. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under.